What?
Conflict is all in the mind.
Dude, this deck is broken. Yo, what is up, guys? Tips back here with another video, and this is on patch 1.0. So this is one of the newest decks you guys are gonna want to be playing. It is the Lee Sin Big Kick Energy deck. If you guys really enjoy the content that I put out and you want to see more decks, please subscribe, like, and comment this video. I'll keep you guys updated, and if you guys want, you can catch me streaming in the weekends, usually around 6 p.m. all the way to like the morning from like 3 p.m. EST. Thank you guys. Take it easy. You really want to build your board up from like turn 2 to turn 6, and then you want to kind of keep that board and eventually use a lot of your combo cards to then just end the game. So I'll explain a little more with the two champions we're utilizing for this specific deck. It is Vi and Lee Sin. So these two are great partnership champions in the sense that they really have good synergy with each other. So I'll explain a little bit about how Vi works. So her base stats are, she's a 5-mana 2/5. If she's in your hand or on the field, if you play a card, she is going to get +1 attack for that card you played. So this is really good because you're going to want to play cards constantly, and then Vi is going to eventually get that +8 bonus to where it adds to her base 2 stats, and then she's literally going to have 10 attack. So when you strike, she's going to level up, and now you're going to have a Vi who's going to deal 5 damage to the Nexus every time she strikes a unit. She's really good too because she has Challenger and Tough, so that makes her a very like stable minion, and it makes her viable. Cringy as fuck, my bad. And over here you have Lee Sin. So Lee Sin works like this. If you cast a spell, you get Challenger. If you cast another one, you get Barrier. Simple. And if you cast 7 spells within the whole game, you end up leveling up Lee Sin. And it's really not that hard with this deck. As you can see, we have a lot of low mana spells. Thermogenic, Rummage, you got eventually Chumpwumps, Shrooms, you get Retreat, Mystic Shot, stuff like that. So it's not that difficult to get Lee Sin to level up. And once he levels up, he becomes Ultra Lee Sin. Has the same effect where you get Challenger and Barrier, but he has Dragon's Rage. And Dragon's Rage is over here. It's a 7-mana slow. If you have double of him in your hand, you'll get 1 Lee Sin Dragon Rage instead of that 1 champion. When you challenge someone, it'll do Lee Sin's Dragon Rage, and you kick that opponent into their own Nexus, and then it deals your damage. For example, if Lee Sin is 4 damage, he is attacking, he's challenging someone. If you kill them, alright, cool, they're dead, and then they also deal Nexus damage. But if you don't kill them, you deal 4 damage to the Nexus, and then you just send them back to the opponent's hand. So it's really, really strong in the sense that it cleans up the board a lot. And these two really work together amazingly because Vi, you want to really hold her in your mulligan stage because you want her to get her bonus as quick as possible. So if you hold her at the beginning, turn 1 to 5 should be literally free 5 attack. She should be around maybe 7 attack. And then when she's attacking, you should be able to implement a few spells, or even before that, get up to maybe 3 spells, and you'll have her at 10 attack, and then you'll basically proc her level at turn 5. So it's not that difficult to get Vi leveled up. And then once you have her at 10 to 6, she's a good, really staple minion. But the problem with Vi is she doesn't have things like Overwhelm. You know, you would think Rito would do that because in League of Legends, you know, she's got some crazy like fists that will like, you know, pop you. But in here it's a little different. She just deals 5 to the enemy Nexus when she's challenging someone. So how we're going to work with this is Lee Sin has this ability called Lee Sin's Dragon Rage. So I've explained how Lee Sin's Dragon Rage works. But you're going to want to be using this slow spell if you end up having 2 Lee Sins in your hand on Vi. Because she might have like 10 attack. If you do that, if you target her with another minion, she's literally going to do 10 damage free to the Nexus. And that's a lot of stuff. It's like a better Atrocity if you think about it. It's similar to Atrocity, except you're not losing your minion, and it's just worth value. You're getting, and you're moving the minion back to their hand, so they have to spend another mana they have to spend more mana just to play the same card again. So it's so strong right now. And Lee Sin in itself, he's just like a crazy sticky champion because the opponent won't expect that you're going to constantly play spells, and you're just going to keep Lee Sin available on the board constantly 24/7. You're always going to have Challenger. You're always going to have Barrier. He's basically always there to just ensure that when someone summons someone, you're just going to kick them right back on your turn. So it's just kind of like they never get a good board, and it's also really good for just cleanup. I've also seen really good combos, like if you summon Vi on 5, and then you get Lee Sin on 6, you're able to just challenge whoever on your turn, and then Vi can straight away go in with like 10 attack. So it's really strong, and this is a combo you should not overlook. Basically how you want to play this is around turn 2 to like 5, you want to start building up your board like any other deck. Some really strong cards that are early, like you can get, are Claws of the Dragon. So if you play 2 spells this round, you'll automatically summon all the Claws of the Dragons in your hand if you have them. So if you somehow magically on your mulligan stage get 3 of these, and then you just summon like a Thermo and Rummage on that second turn, you get all 3 on the board crazily. But be careful, don't always just summon stuff. Bilgewater is notorious for like having a lot of, you know, AoE spells, just damaging and killing all your minions. So just kind of play it safe. I have the dragon is really good just to kind of like be on the board. It deals with aggressive decks as well as decks that pick up like mid-range. It's great in the sense that it's always going to protect you, because whenever you summon 2 spells on the next round, you're going to be getting this 2/1 ephemeral dragonling with lifesteal. And it's really good just to kind of like protect you, make sure you don't die, and just kind of stall the game a bit until you get your wombo combo, which is with Divine the Lee Sin. And not even that, if you're able to get Eyes of the Dragon on there, you can even be really aggressive if you're versing a control deck or something of that sort. You get Eye of the Dragon on the board, then you have a lot of Claws of the Dragon, you play 2 spells, maybe at turn 4 you get Chump Wump, you just drop everyone at turn 4. You get the ability on the next round. Like, it just ends up working really good, and then you're just gonna be able to stomp them for hopefully by turn 2 to 5 you're able to do about maybe 6 damage, 7 damage, and that's all you really need, because at 13 now you got Vi, who deals around 10 damage. If she goes 1 direct hit, they're very low to dying. Most likely it won't happen because they've always got some shenanigans that they're pulling, but that's why we have some cards over here like Retreat, you know, take her back to her hand, and then you can summon like a 3 mana cost minion from your hand. So it's like good, it stops them from doing something. For example, it's like when someone's trying to kill your minion and then you glimpse beyond it to draw 2 cards. It's similar like this with the Retreat, except you're not drawing, but you're just saving your minion and just wasting their spells. So this deck is so combo like, and you just want to make sure you kind of understand the cards you want to draw. Eye of the Dragon, Claws of the Dragon. Key Guardian is for those spells that you're going to want. Lee Sin's going to want it every time you're challenging someone. If you need a barrier, if they buff their minion really hard, you make sure you shoot a Mystic Shot or use Key Guardian or something of that sort. Key Guardian is also really good because if you place it on some of your Calls of the Dragon and you do 2 of them at once, they'll both come in with barrier, and that's really strong to begin with. Mystic Shot is strong, especially with the new Bilgewater region, because there is this new card, Devour the Deaths, where it will obliterate anyone with, like, he's a 4/4. If anyone has less than 4 health, he'll just automatically remove and obliterate that opponent's card, and, like, you know, you're done. But if you Mystic Shot his, well, let's say you have Vi, who ends up being at like 3 health. If you shoot Mystic Shot that 4/4, he'll be a 4/2, and now your HP is higher than his, meaning you are not going to be obliterated and removed from the game. So Mystic Shot is really good, especially against Bilgewater. Works just to clean up little chumps. It works to just, you know, combo with spells. It works to honestly just be annoying. Even going for some face damage isn't too bad with it if you really need to. Shadow Assassin is a good staple because you get to draw, and then that's where you get more of your combo cards, and you can survive from elusives. There are some OTK decks that are making their way up. I versed them on the first day when this released. So, you know, it's still a good card to always have in your deck. Chump Wumps is really good because you get the Mushroom Clouds. Like always, you can then Rummage into that. And Rummage is just an insane card. You know, 1 mana cost, you draw 2 cards from your deck, and you can really use it as a situational. You're running a combo deck, right? So you're going to want to get certain things in certain situations. Maybe you just need a Mystic Shot currently right now. Or you want to use a Concussive Palm, which stuns the enemy and summons a Tail of the Dragon. And then you can then combo that with Retreat. You retreat that minion you just like summoned, and you basically have another stunner in your hand. So it's like a bunch of different spells. And Lee Sin is going to benefit from this by getting Barrier. Vi is going to get it for every card you've played. She's literally going to be getting more attack and stacking that attack, so that eventually you can either go face, or when you get double Lee Sins or triple Lee Sins in your hand, you're going to be able to get Lee Sin's Dragon Rage, and then you're just going to be able to target her. By the time you're at turn 6 or 7, you're going to be doing maybe even 10 damage based off of what type of composition you got. And it's really good because you can either slow down this deck or kind of like make it a little more fast paced with Eye of the Dragon, just because of these lifesteal minions, and really it's up to you how you want to do it. You want to be aggressive, play early spells quick. You want to be a little slower, control the board, get your big minions like Vi first, who's going to be, you know, with 10 attack, and Lee Sin, who's going to be able to challenge and make good trades and push minions back up to the enemy's hand, stuff like that. Also, a really strong card that we have in this deck is Deep Meditation, because if you've played 2 cards on your next turn, this card is going to cost 2 less, and it's literally for 2 mana you're going to be drawing 2 other spells. And the crazy thing about this, I'm not sure if it's 100% true. I thought I confirmed it in my stream, but I might have not. But if you have like Vi or Lee Sin on the board, you might be able to draw Lee Sin's Dragon Rage, because if you have like one on the board, the other 2 Lee Sins are in your deck, so then you'll be able to pull that Dragon Rage, and it's basically Lee Sin in his own form, right? So then you can easily get that and then just mix it with the Vi combo and GG. I'm not sure if I can confirm that, but I think I've seen it once or twice in my games. I might be lying, not trying to, but I'm just saying that's a tactic. If someone can approve or disprove that, my bad about that. But you know, I'll see if I can confirm it, and I'll drop a note in YouTube in the comment section if I find out about it. Deny, you always need to deny. There's a lot of burst that comes with Bilgewater, and in general, there's just a lot of burst. For the fast spells or slow spells, you're gonna want at least maybe 2. I think 3 is kind of pushing it, and 1 is just not enough. So 2 is the perfect number for that. Thermogenic Beam, this is a combo deck. So you're going to want to use your early game for Thermogenic Beam to clear like early minions, or your late game to clear like a big minion. Like the middle ground, the middle game is where you're going to be filling up your board. So you don't want to like, you know, bust out like a 6 mana Thermogenic at turn 4 or something. That's where all of your, you know, your combos are going to come from, and that'll really slow down your game. So I think 2 in itself is probably the best bet. It's just the safest pick, and it makes sense. Rummage is great because you can obviously filter in from the shrooms that you get from Chumpwump and really find out what you really want to get. And it stacks with Lee Sin, you know, it's a spell. Vi's going to like it. And yeah, and the last but not least, Plaza Guardian is going to be immensely buffed because of all this stuff, because he's going to eventually be like 2 mana and 6/6. Once you play all these spells. Her Vault Breaker is alright, just mostly to get Vi's level up to happen. It could also happen in certain scenarios just to win the game. I've done some like, you know, meme KOs like that, but you more so gonna want to utilize Lee Sin and like revolve everything around him. You know, just hold her early if you can. That's the best bet you can do. And then your Plaza Guardians are just gonna be epically strong with quick attack. This deck is really good against a lot of Bilgewater decks like Nautilus and Maokai. It's beaten a lot of OTK decks because it has at first it's kind of rough, but if you play a dragon to just be really defensive, they're never going to be able to get through. You're just going to keep healing, and then you're eventually going to get your board where you can tackle their elusive who has that stand alone, and then just whack them, stun them, do whatever you want with them, and just win the game. This is a very competitive deck. I can see it really bringing someone to Masters. I've been having a good win rate. I'd say like an 80% win rate with it. And that's me playing it not to its best potential because I was missing some combo plays here and there. But I was able to perfect it and really, you know, make it shine with like Rummage and make it shine with things like Deep Meditation. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment down below. I'm also going to be showing a few gameplay clips. TF and Vi. Oh, who's the better Vi here? TF synergy. How would that work? Board clear and Vi would just, I guess, go face. It's kind of pushing it. I think Misfortune would be a little better at that, maybe. Vi is good holding. Retreat, no. Key Guardian. We want minions here. Mystic Shot isn't too bad. And it would deal with that TF, so I'll hold that just for now. Key wouldn't be too bad, honestly. But I want minions. We didn't get lucky. We got Thermo, though, for the early control. Alright, that's fine. We can Thermo him. So he'll get a free hit, but we'll just Thermo him. And that means we get her Dragonling, and then we get the Deep Meditation for next turn, which is really good before Vi, because now we can get a few more draws in. Or, well, draws so that we can play more spells. Nice, nice. So we'll just do this. Oh, this is just too good to be true. We could have waited, but
I am prepared.
Now he knows I don't got anything.
The ball, folks.
Okay, so we're gonna lose our healer here. It's fine. You wouldn't attack, right? That'd be dumb. I would kind of like think like, what the hell? Nice, and then we get the Sinner. Or we can do Plaza, but I think Sinner is better here. Is he though? We don't really have any way to give him spells. Maybe just a Vault Breaker, or if we can get 3 spells somehow going. Maybe just give it to her. Yeah, I think we're fine here. So let's just give it to her here. That should be 10. Do I want to risk that actually? That she's gonna die? I feel like we should just... Is that really important to get that though? I guess not. We'll... I mean, he could always buff him. I feel like you could do a lot with that one too. If he kills him, that'd be insane. We could always Mystic Shot TF anyways. I don't think you're gonna, yeah. That's what I'm saying. You could recall, right, this guy. So that Lee Sin looks good for next turn. This redirect? No, it's just deal 1, so. And yeah, we would get 2. Okay, cool. We get an extra 1 as well. Lee's nice. Lee's feeling good. Is feeling Gucci.
The dragon spirit awakened.
Yeah, he's just waiting on his buy at this point. She's got max stats, 100%.
Force is
He's been using all these cards.
A pleasure to see you, master.
So he gains cards every time? First 3 times. Okay. Right, we could just Dragon Rage at this point. I feel like he might kill her though. We need a spell somehow. I guess Dragon Rage. God damn, 18 damage? No way. He's gonna find a way to kill me though. Almost guaranteed.
Choose the right time to strike.
Holy, 18 damage, bro? That'd be insane.
The dragon waits.
No way. No way. Oh, he got something. No way.
Dead in their tracks.
18 damage, bro. Dragon Rage kick for level up. Yo. What?
Conflict is all in the mind.
Dude, this deck is broken. He had 2 HP left. Oh my god. Dragon's Rage. Dude, Lee Sin fucking buy deck is busted. Holy crap. Holy crap. Big kick energy. Call it any day, son. Oh, we're gonna kill Vi if we drop her now. Potentially. I'm actually down to wait a turn, because then he's got to do something. So I'm actually down to wait. If he doesn't, it's cool. He missed out a chance on tossing. So now we got Vi for free here. Beautiful. Now we just need Lee Sin and we're Gucci. But we'd have to get lucky. Maybe Key Guardian. We don't. No. Oh, wait, another Vi. Okay, we can get her her proc going. Unless we get Vengeance, right? So we could just play 2 minions. I think that's probably the best bet here. We could do Key. And then another Key. Or we'll just play everyone. Let's see. So we'll just give it to him. There's Lee. Got him a turn late, but gonna get it right now. Oh, he got it. Nice. Okay, so he's probably gonna, yeah. 7-7. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Okay. We're gonna have to deny this 100%. Just because he's a 7-7 now. Unlucky. I think just this and then, yeah, just for more board.
Silent as death.
And then Lee Sin. He's not gonna have Ruination. There's no way. That would be crazy. That'd be crazy talk.
Shall we dance, Lee?
I'll follow your lead.
I'm gonna pop a minion back up in his hand anyways. Yeah, sounds good. So he's getting popped up.
The water rises.
Okay, cool. Can we get Key Guardian on? Yeah. I guess she's more important. I really don't know. I guess maybe Chump.
I'll see this.
So we get Challenger. We've already got the barrier. That's cool. Okay, great. So
Choose the right
all these are
time.
going forward.
Hit 'em where it
I guess she's gonna have
hurts.
to die, and then he's gonna get Lee Sin here. Yeah, sounds like the plan. We're so close for lethal, anyways. Okay, 4, and then we send him back. Or is it? Yeah, it's 4. Send him back. All face. Sick. Woo! Almost there, boy. Almost there. We could probably attune here. Oh no, we'll save it. We'll save that. We need the spell. Well, we need the mana. We have Lee Sin's Dragon Rage, so I think we could just win with that at this point if he plays Nautilus again. Because he shouldn't have a way to... Yeah, it's game.
Waters are mine.
I think that's game. GG. So busted, man. I love the kick. Woo! Let's get it, boy. Alright, that was smooth. That was very smooth. We had a really rough start, but we were able to come back, you know, just by playing the combos correctly.